Let others plead for pensions. I can be rich without money, by endeavouring to be superior to everything poor. I would have my services to my country unstained by any interested motive. Lord Collingwood. I ought not to allow any man, because he has broad lands, to feel that he is rich in my presence. I ought to make him feel that I can do without his riches, that I cannot be bought, neither by comfort, neither by pride, and although I be utterly penniless, and receiving bread from him, that he is the poor man beside me. Emerson. He is richest who is content with the least, for content is the wealth of nature. Socrates. My crown is in my heart, not on my head, nor decked with diamonds and Indian stones, nor to be seen, my crown is called content. A crown it is, that seldom kings enjoy. Shakespeare. Many a man is rich without money. Thousands of men with nothing in their pockets are rich. A man born with a good, sound constitution, a good stomach, a good heart and good limbs, and a pretty good headpiece is rich. Good bones are better than gold, tough muscles than silver, and nerves that carry energy to every function are better than houses and land. Heart life, soul life, hope, joy, and love are true riches, said Beecher. Why should I scramble and struggle to get possession of a little portion of this earth? This is my world now. Why should I envy others its mere legal possession? It belongs to him who can see it, enjoy it. I need not envy the so-called owners of estates in Boston or New York. They are merely taking care of my property and keeping it in excellent condition for me. For a few pennies for railroad fare, whenever I wish, I can see and possess the best of it all. It has cost me no effort. It gives me no care. Yet the green grass, the shrubbery, and the statues on the lawns, the finer sculptures and the paintings within, are always ready for me whenever I feel a desire to look upon them. I do not wish to carry them home with me, for I could not give them half the care they now receive. Besides, it would take too much of my valuable time, and I should be worrying continually, lest they be spoiled or stolen. I have much of the wealth of the world now. It is all prepared for me, without any pains on my part. All around me are working hard to get things that will please me, and competing to see who can give them the cheapest. The little that I pay for the use of libraries, railroads, galleries, parks, is less than it would cost to care for the least of all I use. Life and landscape are mine. The stars and flowers, the sea and air, the birds and trees. What more do I want? All the ages have been working for me. All mankind are my servants. I am only required to feed and clothe myself. An easy task in this land of opportunity. A millionaire pays a big fortune for a gallery of paintings, and some poor boy or girl comes in with open mind and poetic fancy and carries away a treasure of beauty which the owner never saw. A collector bought at public auction in London for 157 guineas an autograph of Shakespeare, but for nothing a schoolboy can read and absorb the riches of Hamlet. Want is a growing giant, whom the coat of have was never large enough to cover. A man may as soon fill a chest with grace, or a vessel with virtue, says Phillips Brooks, as a heart with wealth. Shall we seek happiness through the sense of taste or of touch? Shall we idolize our stomachs and our backs? Have we no higher missions, no nobler destinies? Shall we disgrace the fair day by a pusillanimous preference of our bread to our freedom? What does your money say to you? What message does it bring to you? Does it say to you, "Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we die"? Does it bring a message of comfort, of education, of culture, of travel, of books, of an opportunity to help your fellow men? Or is the message, "More land, more thousands and millions"? What message does it bring you? Clothes are for the naked, bread for the starving, schools for the ignorant, hospitals for the sick, asylums for the orphans, or of more for yourself and none for others? Is it a mere message of generosity or of meanness, breadth or narrowness? Does it speak to you of character? Does it mean a broader manhood, a larger aim, a nobler ambition? Or does it cry, "More, more, more"? Are you an animal loaded with ingots, or a man filled with a purpose? He is rich whose mind is rich, whose thought enriches the intellect of the world. A sailor on a sinking vessel in the Caribbean Sea eagerly filled his pockets with Spanish dollars from a barrel on board, while his companions, about to leave in the only boat, begged him to seek safety with them. But he could not leave the bright metal which he had so longed for and idolized, and when the vessel went down, he was prevented by his very riches from reaching shore. "Who is the richest of men?" asked Socrates. "He who is content with the least, for contentment is nature's riches."